Oh my goodness. My goodness. I had it up to here, my friends. Up to here, okay? Estoy harto de esta vaina. Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell is the WBC and these belt federations are doing, man? The hell are they doing? What kind of rules are they following? Do they even have rules? Huh? Look, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know this Punch Drunk Boxer, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo, mi gente. Y'all know in the super middleweight division, the primary fight that we all want to see is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. Look, I don't give a damn if you're a fan or not of David Benavidez. I don't give a damn if you're a fan or not of Canelo Alvarez. If you're a boxing fan, you know that the primary fight that we all want to see is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. La Bandera Roja, the Mexican monster, the Ecuadorian monster, the Dominican monster versus the 4th division world champion, super middleweight undisputed, a.k.a. Canelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cashnelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get the fuck out of here, man. When the hell is the WBC going to mandate Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez? When? I mean, David Benavidez fought a final an elimination bout versus Ellis March 2021. He's been in a position to be mandated. Why Canelo Alvarez have not been mandated though? Now, ladies and gentlemen, look. I like the fight September 30th. Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo, the undisputed in the 154-pound division. And he's the same size as Canelo Alvarez. I like the fight because I feel like Jermell Charlo is the undisputed and he carved his own legacy. You feel me? He never begged for a fight. He's doing a big opportunity to have a big name on his resume. I believe so. You know what I'm saying? But the primary fight that we all really want to see is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Even though I think the Canelo Alvarez Jermell Charlo are going to be a competitive fight. It ain't gonna be easy, I'm telling you like that. But anyway, in a recent interview with Broadway Joel, the WBC president Mauricio Sulaiman had a recent interview with Broadway Joel and said that David Benavidez can become a mandatory to Canelo Alvarez March 2024. March 2024. Because he beat Caleb Plant on March 2023. So it's due Canelo Alvarez a year to face that mandatory. Diablo, mi gente. Diablo, Mauricio Sulaiman de verdad. But in the same interview, this man said that Shakur Stevenson, who just beat Yoshino in April, and we know that Devin Haney just fought in May, that Devin Haney is due to fight his mandatory. Shakur Stevenson didn't fight a final elimination bout. So how is Devin Haney could fight his mandatory? Shakur Stevenson just got up there. You know what I'm saying? Just got up there in the lightweight division. I want to see that fight. But peep this. That's why I want to know the difference, the inconsistency of the WBC. But David Benavidez needs to wait for a whole year. When he was in position to fight the same shit that Shakur Stevenson fought, an elimination bout, not a final elimination bout versus Yoshino, but for an elimination bout. In April, this man for an elimination bout 2 years ago and need to fight almost three years to get a shot. Listen to what Mauricio had to say during the interview. Check it out.
Benavidez defeated Plant in March of this year.
Yeah.
So his date for mandatory position is March 2024.
2024. You see the inconsistency? Shout out to Broadway Joel again with a good interview with Mauricio Sulaiman. Go check out the full interview after you see this video right quick. And I'm gonna leave the description. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box. Now, then y'all already know, y'all heard that the WBC is giving Devin Haney a deadline to let them know if he's going to stay in the division or go up the division and fight Regis Prograis.
Regarding Devin Haney, how much time does he have to decide whether he's going to fight Hitori and Shakur or he's going to move up to 140? Is there a time limit? I know he just fought Lomachenko, and I know Shakur fought Yoshino to become the mandatory. What's the status with Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson?
Friday, July 21st is the deadline for Haney to secure if he's fighting Prograis or he's going to stay in the lightweight division.
Okay, so he has a voluntary option?
No, he has Shakur Stevenson is the mandatory in the lightweight division.
Okay.
Now, Devin Haney will have to face Shakur Stevenson. Good. I want to see that fight. It's probably one of the primary fights in the lightweight division. I want to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez because I believe that's one of the primary fights. Why haven't they mandated that fight? Why do we have to see a Bivol? Why do we have to see a Triple G? Why do we have to see John Ryder? Why did we have to see now Jamal Charlo, which I like the fight, but 4 fights. Now I know Canelo Alvarez is King Nelo. I know Canelo Alvarez is King Nelo. But this is the reason why. And you know what? I'm gonna say it like this, man. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge had an interview with Jose Benavidez Sr. And I'm gonna say this. I think that David Benavidez' team is working against them. Yeah. Because there's no way that there has not been a petition to the WBC. From who? From who to face Canelo Alvarez or to lure Canelo Alvarez or to, if Canelo Alvarez doesn't face David Benavidez, they're going to strip Canelo Alvarez. So in my opinion, you know what? A lot of people could blame the WBC. I'm blaming the WBC, but a lot of people could blame the Canelo doesn't want to fight. The Canelo, well, nobody is pressuring Canelo Alvarez. The belt federation is not pressuring Canelo Alvarez, nor is David Benavidez' side really. Not David Benavidez the fighter, because I think that his side, David Benavidez, has to vent his side, because somebody in his side is not doing the work, is not doing the paperwork. Ladies and gentlemen, when you call somebody in the sport of boxing, is the paperwork, is the petition, is the request. And it looks like somebody on that side of David Benavidez' side is not doing the proper paperwork. Because how the hell you been a mandatory position since March 2021 and we still have not seen or heard an order? What is Samson Liquid's doing? Now look what I told Jose David Benavidez Sr. about Samson Liquidz, the best friend of Mauricio Sulaiman, not petitioning the WBC. So when you petition the WBC, you just like this guy, Shakur Stevenson recently requested and petitioned the WBC, and look how they got Devin Haney looking right now. So when is Samson Liquidz going to petition the WBC? Look what I had to say to Jose Benavidez Sr.
I want Samson Liquidz that's always saying that Mauricio Sulaiman is his best friend to go to his house right now, go and mandate David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez so he could be stripped. That's what he needs to do. I don't want to hear this jive talking of Samson Liquidz. Go and petition for the motherfucking fight so they could get the fucking order so y'all could get the fucking fight done. If there's no petition, I don't believe in Samson Liquidz. Tell him to do his job. Tell him to do his job and get the fight done. So
I got a question.
Well, let Senior answer that one first.
I got you, brother.
Can it work like that, Senior?
I'm with my friend right there. I'm gonna fucking call Samson and make it happen.
Let's go.
Mi hermano, yo le ponía la presión a ese tigre. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you remember the time when David Benavidez said, a couple of years, I think a year and a half ago, and said, yo, my team is making me look like an idiot. They're making me look like an idiot. And it's true. David Benavidez, your team is making you look like an idiot. You calling out Canelo Alvarez. You want to fight with Canelo Alvarez. You calling out Canelo Alvarez. But these guys behind the scenes, they don't want you to fight Canelo Alvarez just yet.
I feel like the company, we're just making each other look fucking stupid because nobody's fighting each other.
The Belt Federation don't want you to fight them yet. Your team ain't petitioning for the fight yet. You and your father looking out here just yapping and stuff like that. But the business handlers is they making you look like an idiot. Stop calling Canelo Alvarez out, because your people is not making the business decision. Because like I said 1,000 times on my channel, business decisions speak louder than words. And it seems like y'all all talking, but y'all ain't doing. Aside from David Benavidez, he's the fighter. But your business handlers, they ain't doing jack-ish. And I'm going to break it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively, ladies and gentlemen. That's the truth. The reason why you're not mandated is because your team is not putting the pressure. It's because you always been a package deal for your team. Just like that package deal that they gave Canelo Alvarez the first time, and he picked the zone. They wasn't about you. It's about how about you get Charlo, and then we'll slip into David Benavidez or Earl of True Spence. Yeah, they made an offer. I spoke to Steven Espinoza. They made an offer and stuff like that. But yeah, it seems like they had another offer on the table, because look at the offer that Canelo Alvarez just took. So they made an offer. I made a $50 million offer, but he got a $100 million offer How many offers did Canelo Alvarez get from PBC? 50 million, 100 million? Well, no. They ain't making no, that offer wasn't efficient. I'm going to say it like this, David Benavidez. Your team is doing a disservice to you, brother. Yep, I'm going to say it right here. I break it down on Boss City logically and objectively. That doesn't mean I'm breaking it down if I'm right or wrong. Your team is doing a disservice to you, bro. They're making you look like an idiot out there just calling Canelo Alvarez, but your team behind the scenes ain't calling out for Canelo Alvarez because they ain't doing the proper paperwork. They just using you as a package deal, not a straight up deal. You are a package deal for Canelo Alvarez. If Charlo and this guy don't fight, you don't fight him. It's time for David Benavidez to take control of his own hands. For real. Because they're doing a disservice. They're not working. You're not going to get Canelo Alvarez. So your frustration, it's got to be with your own team. And of course, the Buff Federation, because they got to take control. They got to take control. If both teams can't get together or come up with a conclusion and stuff like that, the WBC needs to take control. But they ain't going to do it because they in the pockets of the promotional company and the networks, man. You're nothing but a package deal fighter. It is what it is.